Okay, tell me who you are, company, where you're out of, and what you do.
My name's Keaton. I'm from Klamath Falls, Oregon. I own Crystal Clear. It's a home service business, so we do like window cleaning, pressure washing, permanent holiday lighting, and a little bit of landscaping.
Okay, sweet. Where were you at revenue-wise last season before you met us, and what are you on track to do this year?
So I met you in June 2024. Before I met you in 23, I started up after high school, so I had like 6 months of work, and I maybe did, I don't know, 15,000, 20,000 in revenue.
Yep.
And then 2024, that year, we did 150,000 in revenue.
Yep.
And then found out that I was having a kid and kind of took a little roller coaster there.
Yeah.
And wasn't super profitable. I mean, a lot of it was back into the company.
Yeah.
So didn't really see a profit on that 150. And then this year, we're on track to do over 300K and very profitable.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Why were you skeptical to go with me?
I told you in the past, I actually did another mentorship.
Yep.
And spent about 5,000 with them and completely got burned.
It's a very common story.
Like terrible.
Yep.
And that was pretty tough to recoup because let's say you have 10 grand, you spend 5, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's 50% of what you have.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I did that, didn't see a return, and I remember calling you and just how the way you spoke, you weren't really trying to sell me.
Yeah, is that why you went with us? That was my next question. Is like, why did you go with us anyways? Especially after you at, your age, spending 5 with somebody else, that's not fun.
Well, I just knew that I had to take risks.
Yep.
And just because I made one bad decision, or not even a bad decision, but just because something didn't work out in the past doesn't mean that the next one will or will not.
Yep.
And just how you spoke over the phone, I remember you taking multiple calls for free. You seemed like very trustworthy, and you actually cared about your client.
Yeah.
And you wanted them to succeed.
Yep.
And that was pretty big for me. And you just saw the potential, and you also made it really realistic. Like, you got to put in the work. I'm not doing this shit for you. You can give every correct tool in the toolbox, but if you don't put it to good use, you're not going to do anything with it.
Okay, sweet. So, from about 150 to 300, but 150 not profitable, to 300 very profitable. We stacked cash this year. You've done a great job, especially with the adversity that you've dealt with. What is the best feeling now, as an entrepreneur? Do you feel like you can sleep at night? You feel like you always have leads? Where are you at?
Yeah, I mean, beginning of the year, I remember in January, February, it was a couple months after I found out I was having a kid and had 1,500 in my name after I moved out and kind of was on my own completely. And so that was pretty stressful.
Yeah.
But you are a sum of your experiences in life, and I knew that it's just one obstacle after another and you have to get past it. So went from 1,500 in the bank to now 9 months later with 6 figures in the bank. So that was huge.
Having a kid at your age, which is not easy to do. You've done a great job. Most people, that would wreck them. They would be cooked. They would not be able to get through that. Okay, so how was the entire experience with Blue Collar Business Accelerator? Would you recommend us to somebody else that's skeptical, maybe spent money before, got burnt? Where are you at with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's subjective. I mean, you say it too. If you're a pussy, don't sign up. You know what I mean? Only get people who actually want to put in the work and who don't have expectations of getting there in 3 months, because that's not what it takes.
It's not overnight.
It's been 2 years and I didn't see a profit. I didn't take a paycheck in January and February.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so if people expect to get there overnight, that's just not
They should go get a 9 to 5.
Go work behind a desk, dude.
It's a little easier.
Get out of the game.
Yep.
Give me more business, Let the killers kill and the lions eat, you know?
Anything else at all?
Yeah, just you got to take risks, and
bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself. I mean, you preach that a lot, and not necessarily just business, but mentally perspective. I think you've been a great coach, and as long as someone's coachable and willing to learn, and will learn, even somewhat, they can get a lot out of you. And I think mentally that's huge, especially when you go through trials and hardships, because everybody will at some point. Shit hits the fan, and it's kind of doesn't matter what happens to you. It's just what you do next.
All right, cool, dude. Thank you.
Appreciate you.